everybody, and welcome to another live stream here on the Brit YouTube channel. And HP says, hi, I haven't been here for a while. I haven't been here for a while either, so you're okay. In fact, when I tried to go ahead and do the live stream, it said that I needed to re-register for StreamYard because I haven't live streamed in so long. That is my YouTube account telling me that I haven't live streamed. So I've been told off. I know it's been a very, very long time. I've been super busy with loads of stuff that we can definitely get into. But I am thrilled because the most important thing I think today is that I'm chatting with BlocksBricks because I feel like it's been forever, man. How are you?
You've been disappearing on me, bro.
Yeah, no. Our friendship is always there, even when I'm
for sure.
busy. You're back to work now.
I mean, see, it looked like you've aged just a little bit more. I mean, not in a bad way, but like, you know, just got that growth in you. Just like you're phasing out of that teenage look.
Yes, I'm very slowly losing the baby face, and you know, I hang on, I'll show you a picture. I don't think I sent it to you. This was like August, so maybe I didn't send it to you. But this is I realize now that I have genes that mean that, you know, some people don't, but I have genes that mean that I could grow a beard. If I wanted to grow a beard, I could probably have one like you, which is weird. I went off to this thing over the summer called the Big Church Festival, and I came back and I was like, I have a beard. This is what I look like. Well, it wasn't even a beard. It was like it was a light stubble. But like this was after like 2 days. So if I would
I see it.
Yeah, if I
go for, like, a little shadow growing.
Exactly. And you know what? It wasn't too bad, but I just felt so like unclean. I just felt like, oh, I need to get rid of it. So when I get to the age where I feel like I need to, because I'm sure, you know, maybe my future wife will look at that beard and be like, oh, that's very sort of, you know, manly and but
rugged, sexy.
Yes, maybe. BlocksBricks has been more active than you. That's saying something. He even has a whole other human to care for. That's very true. How is Ezra doing, Ed?
He's doing wonderful, man. He just got his last his last checkup the other day. Turned 4 months, and he got his shots that day. Unfortunately, he did come down with a fever. It was pretty scary, actually. I missed a day of work because shot up all the way to 103, and we were like, holy crap, it was getting high. But you know, we gave him some dosage of Tylenol. It was able to subside, and you know, he was just getting very hot, but he wasn't like, you know, showing any other signs of being lethargic or throwing up or, you know, any of the other, you know, severe signs. So I don't know if you just heard him right there.
That's him saying, yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
Is he gotten to first word point yet, or is that like a while off?
You know, I swear he says mama already, but he does it mostly when he's going mama.
Okay. I will wait in anticipation for that.
He's mostly mumbling right now. Mumbling.
Yeah, he sounds like a mama's boy.
Yeah. That's an understatement. Understatement for sure.
Let me just check in with the chat. Hey, Cole Nelson, Brick Tools NI, Zona Designs, Gamer29, Brick Builder Bell, HP, Calman McCabe, Legoland Official. It's fantastic. I genuinely didn't know if anyone was going to show up. I just sort of felt like I was just starting something into the void and then no one will show up. And that may happen.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. I got a lot of people here. That's great. It's good to see everybody.
Yeah, it's fantastic to see everybody. Everyone will also be absolutely thrilled that I've turned off ads on this live stream. I've totally turned off ads because I realized they're such a nuisance. And I've actually been able to cash out on my last payment from like 2 months ago now, which means my Google AdSense account is going. So you will have an ad-free live stream to enjoy, I think. I've turned it off for me. If they show you ads, then that's them making money. But if you would like to donate at any point during today's live stream to support my channel, there is a link in the description. I'm going to be fully honest, I don't know where what my next steps for my channel are right now. At the moment, I'm focusing on my drama school development, but certainly I would still love to continue buying some Lego, and that's ultimately the only way I'm able to afford it. So I got this set right here, which is the one I'm building today, which is the V-19 Torrent Starfighter. Very excited to build this one. Managed to get it for 40% off, which just goes to show if you wait for a sale, they will come. The sales will come round, and this is now the time, especially as we approach Black Friday, the sales are going to get even better. And just keep an eye out if you didn't get any of those sets initially. I didn't get any of the summer 2025 stuff, so this is my first one. So I'm looking forward to building that today.
I mean, that set was already well priced as it is, and you got it for another 40% off. That's amazing.
Yeah, this one I wouldn't even say was an overpriced set. Like, there are plenty of them that were. Even K2SO at the moment, I think, is like 20% off on Amazon, which is... Oh, is that what you're building today? Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Did you get a
Yes.
discount on that, or did you pay full price for it?
Full price.
But
Lego
fairness,
store, but I mean, obviously I got my points for it, but no, we went to the Lego store, picked up a few sets. I wanted to build something new because I did finish the Jedi Bob Starfighter.
Oh yeah,
I did finish off stream. I started it last weekend, but I finished it this weekend. Yeah, they're really nice TIE fighter. I mean, Starfighter. I like the Jedi Bob, obviously my first Jedi Bob, but I wanted to start something bigger for my giveaway this weekend. So if you guys don't know, I am having my giveaway here after the show. And if you guys do donate, I will be honoring you guys, and I'll be announcing this as I go through. But if you donate, you'll get an automatic 5 entries into the giveaway. So all you got to do is donate $1 or more, and that's it, £1 or more, whatever you can do. If you donate more than £5, though, you will get 10 entries for it. So that's a little more of incentive. If you do donate more, you guys can donate to the to this stream here while you guys are here. You guys can donate on my stream, double up your entries if you can. So just throwing that out there. If you guys donate, you can earn up to 10 times the entries for the donations.
That's very good.
Yeah, but yeah, A2 today I'm going to be cracking open. I'm really excited about that one. I mean, it's my favorite droid. Between him and R2, it's just like, it's so hard. R2 is just such a classic one. I love R2.
Yeah.
But man, he made such an impression on me in Rogue. It's funny. He's funny.
Yeah. It's high. Very high. That's my K2SO impression, which is okay. K2SO is definitely on my list of sets to get from the new August Lego Star Wars. I mean, in fairness to Lego, I think all of the sets are quite desirable sets with cool minifigures in them. It was the prices. I reckon that if they'd priced everything 20% off, people would be saying that this was a really amazing moment for Lego Star Wars. And instead, what you've got is lifelong fans like myself who literally haven't bought any of them just because I'm sitting going, actually, I can't bring myself to do it. And even when I did buy the V-19 Torrent, I didn't buy it from Lego, so they wouldn't. I bought it from a third party, and it was it's like eBay, but it's not eBay, so they wouldn't have made anything on that. So I guess I'm holding firm to the not supporting Lego until they lower some prices because
I tried to. I bought the ones that I thought were worth it. I did buy this and a couple of the brickheads, the Transformer brickheads, and I forget what else. We did get the gift with purchase, a little Halloween gift with purchase. I bought some build a minifigs, and then I think that you remember what else we got, Ben? I totally missed out on it was there, and I was walking out, and I seen it. The Christmas AT-AT.
Oh, that's so
which I think
cool! I love
fairly
that one.
priced as well. Actually, surprised they priced it really well, but I'm assuming because it only comes with one minifigure, but it looks really good, even more so in person.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna pick that up probably in the next couple of weeks and build that after I'm done with K2 here.
Yeah, the Christmas AT-AT is probably top of my list to get before. I mean, I want to get it to build up to Christmas. I also really want the advent calendar with the exclusive Babu Frick. I think that's a really cool character to have included. But guys, let us know what are your sort of Lego purchasing plans. Let us know if you have any questions about my life away from YouTube. You can shove them in the comments as well. On Ed's life as a parent, you can ask those as well. But I do want to share as we get started one of the minifigures that I think could well be the best of the summer, which is this one right here, the Obi-Wan Kenobi minifigure with the incredible arm printing. I know the lights are a little bit harsh here, but hopefully you can... Oh, no, that's my face. There.
Looks good.
I mean, well, there he is. That's our Obi-Wan Kenobi. Really fantastic minifigure.
I mean, almost perfect. The dual molded legs would have made it perfect.
Yes. Yeah. No, I agree with you on that. I think that's sort of... A lot of people said that was the only
but it's
way.
really, really nice. Yeah. Is that a new hairpiece on him?
No, but it matches so... I can't tell what it is. It feels different to my 2014 one, and it's exactly the same, so I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because it's newer. But it looks good. It's a really, really good minifigure. So this was one of the main reasons I wanted to buy this set. Okay, starting with bag 1. I haven't built a Lego set in so long. I'm just trying to remember how to do it. Madlib says, I totally grabbed the gingerbread AT-AT and Santa's post office. That's cool. That's cool.
Nice.
I haven't seen the Santa's post office one.
I've seen it. It's pretty good. I want to get the buildable Santa too. It's like the Lego buildable here, but it's in the Santa
Oh
form.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Definitely want to pick that. How you doing, Mad Libs? Good to see you, sir.
Yeah,
Good
the
to see you,
buildable
man.
characters are quite cool. I also was surprised to see that they've listed the Revenge of the Sith brickheads as retiring soon already, and that only came out in May. Um, have you got those brickheads?
No, I need to go get that. I seen it yesterday. I'm like, oh, I was gonna grab it. I'm like, oh, it'll be here for a minute.
Yeah. No, they've listed
Kidding.
them. It was the other day on Lego.com. They just put retiring soon, so that they will be gone by Christmas. So I don't know whether they didn't sell or whether they're just pushing them out. But for some reason, that Lego set is just
Oh,
gone.
wow.
So I can't afford that one, but maybe that's one I probably should save up and get before it goes because
Wow.
I've got the other big brickheads pack. So yeah, it's not even that bad of a Lego set actually.
Totally did not know that.
Zona Design says it's been a long time since I built Lego 2, waiting for discounts. Yes, yeah. I've got a couple of Lego sets that I'm really excited to build. For my birthday, I got... What was the main one I got for my birthday? I think I built it. I built it. No, I didn't.
Which one?
I didn't. I built the Slave 1. That was my sort of birthday present to my...
Oh.
No, it wasn't. Hang on. I'm being silly. What is it called? The one that I haven't built the 8080, the UCS 8080. I need to build that one. But there was, I think it might have been the Slave one. There was one that I built, like, properly.
The Cloud City, maybe? You're thinking
Cloud
of?
Cloud City, yes.
Hello.
Ed knows my collection better than I do at this point. I knew that I'd had a big Lego set that I built over the summer. That was a really cool one. Yes, Cloud City. There you go. Can't have been that memorable then. No, it was a great set. I'm kind of ashamed of myself that I didn't remember that. It's a fantastic set. Yeah, I built that one, but I've still got to build Chopper. I've got to build Chopper.
Oh, nice.
Which is
Yeah.
my birthday one. But need to get around to that. I have that one here, but I bought the V-19 this week, and I'm sure you've been in this position, Ed, where like you have a Lego set that you know you need to build, but you've seen something new and shiny, and you've gone and bought that instead, and then you start building that one first, and the other one has to.
Oh, yeah.
That's where.
And I think the UCS 8080 is actually at Costco, and which is great because they always have a discount there. It was $30 off, so it's about.
You said this, Ed. The UCS 8080.
I mean ATSC. Sorry.
Right. You said this. You sent this to me on Instagram, and I was like, "What? What?
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
texted me saying the UCS 8080 was for $160, and I was like, "Really? Why didn't you buy? I didn't buy that. You know, it was what? Now I understand. Right.
Yeah, no, my bad. Wrong one.
Yes. That would have been an exceptional deal. I would have been very angry if you.
And the Banana Brick says, I'm not buying anything till Lightning McQueen and the Back to the Future DeLorean Speed Champions in January, which are going to be two great sets. I'm probably going to pick up about 5, 6, 7 Lightning McQueens probably. I mean, and granted, I honestly don't like, when they make the Speed Champions, sometimes it's just missing the curvature, if I make sense, where it has the shape of the actual vehicle, because it's bricked together and it has more of an edge to it than it does a curve. Don't quite not as happy as I would want to be with the Lightning McQueen. I think the DeLorean is going to look a lot better because it is a brick, squared shaped vehicle, whereas the Lightning McQueen is a little bit more curved. But I love cars. I love the idea, and I think it's going to be a great pickup. And obviously, people are going to be looking for that well after it's retired. So,
yeah. I also I think the Back to the Future DeLorean Speed Champions was. I have been speaking about that as a set since like 2020. I've banged on about that as a Speed Champions set that they need to do. So I'm so thrilled that actually
they're finally getting around to doing it.
Yeah, because when I saw the Speed Champions, I was like, we need that, and that is one I would buy. And I'd love to get that, especially if they include both minifigures. They need to include both Marty McFly and Doc Brown. If they only include one or the other, then that would be a big disappointment. But hopefully they do manage to include both. Anna says, I'm so excited for the DeLorean to have the full-size Lego one. Yeah, that's cool. Although, then again, why would you be excited for, like, a little one? I suppose maybe to go with your big one, but whenever I hear, like, a better version, potentially, of a Lego set I own is coming out, then I go and sell that Lego set. Which was why I kind of kicked myself for it, but then I ended up getting the 2018 one. When the UCS Death Star rumor came out that it would be a TIE Fighter as the gift with purchase, I went and sold my 2021 TIE Fighter going, oh, I'm 100% buying the UCS Death Star, so it's going to come with a TIE Fighter anyway. Then it came round and I was like, oh, it's that TIE Fighter. Thankfully, by then I'd already done an impulse buy of the 2018 TIE Fighter, which is a very, very good set.
Yeah.
So the solo one. So
I'm sure it's not going to be the last time they come out with one, anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the X-wing. They're always coming out with them.
Yes, apparently the next X-wing is going to be the $100 X-wing for January. $100 for an X-wing. We've officially gone back, but I mean we've done that, I think, once before, but that was when it was big. We're now talking about $100 downscaled X-wing, which is really.
I hate using the B word, but man, I'm definitely not going to get that.
Yes, no, I won't. Certainly won't get that. I mean, at the moment, if you want an X-wing, there's the X-wing and TIE Fighter mashup set that's on shelves right now from Rebuild the Galaxy. That's 2 in 1 for less than what that one X-wing will cost, which is insane. So, yeah, go out and buy that if you want an X-wing. Don't wait until that's gone. It's funny because I'm literally wearing a Back to the Future t-shirt right now. Oh, wow. That's cool. That's cool. You said you must collect all the DeLoreans. That was on a Banana Bricks there. Gamer29 says, speaking of the UCS 8080, when are you going to build it, Judah? It's been sat in your house for a long time. It has. It has been sat in my house for a long time. So the reason that I haven't gotten around to building it yet is because it was very, very kindly donated to me by Brick Citrus, which is an incredible donation. He said, I'd like you to have this set. I will pay for it. And he paid for that set, which is just incredible generosity. So if you're watching Brick Citrus, I haven't forgotten. That's amazing. Thank you. And the reason, of course,
you got to get him on here. What? I'm wondering why you guys haven't started that stream.
That's what I'm getting to. So basically, it was trying to align up schedules. So he's actually a bit like you, Ed. Just had a child. He's a little further down. Like this is his third, I think. So he's just had his child, and there was like a window where he could have done it before, but then I was here and I couldn't do it, and the set's at home. It was about trying to line it up, and ultimately I felt like with a build like that, I just don't want to rush it and then get frustrated and then get something wrong. I'd much rather take my time with it. So whether that will be a Christmas or a next summer thing, I don't know. I will 100% build it, and when I do, I'll invite Brick Citrus and we're gonna do it. For him, he said it was much less sort of about a channel promotion thing and more about just sort of supporting me, which is very, very kind of him. But no, the hope is that I will get him on and we'll be able to do a live stream together.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be cool. I mean, definitely nice, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to mine. I definitely need to figure out what I'm doing with my space here. Yeah. I was actually having a chat with Gamer after my stream the other day, and he was kind of trying to give me some tips. Okay. Here I am getting tips from a 16-year-old. I didn't realize he was that young, but he's giving me some tips on how to organize, because I snapped some I go, don't show these photos to anyone because they're embarrassing.
Yeah.
I snapped some photos of my garage and showed him my entire debacle. Mm-hmm. And he's trying to give me some pointers on what to do, but I'm at a point where I want to just start resetting all my sets. I want to take sets down, especially all the play ones. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna leave a few of them up, but a lot of my play sets are gonna come down, and I'm gonna put them in the boxes. I want to dust them off, put them in a box, and start putting them away so I can make room for some of my newer builds, and just keep a rotation up, because at the end of the day, that's what it's going to have to take for me to get to building my sets, is actually rotating them, in my house, because I don't have room for all of them. So that's kind of the idea.
Yeah, I've been fairly brutal when it comes to, particularly over this summer, of like looking at Lego sets and asking myself the question, do I need this anymore? And if the answer is no, then I sell it. I sell it straight away because it's not bringing me any joy, and I'll get some money, and then I'll be able to use the money to buy something that will bring me some joy, like a new Lego set, for example, that I'd like. So, over the summer, I sold a bunch of my retired sets just because I was like, when was the last time I actually sort of talked about or appreciated that set? There are many of them, and I say the vast majority of them that I look at and still go, oh, that's a really cool set. I don't want to part with that.
Can't do it, yeah.
Which meant that I haven't actually been able to get that much gone, but especially lots of sort of little sets that are kind of bits and pieces. I sold them. I just got rid of them. And I don't have the ambition anymore of collecting every single Lego Star Wars minifigure. It's only like really cool ones that I want. So then I sold some minifigures like, this guy, I don't really care about it, but it's actually worth like £25. I'll sell that and then put it towards something else. I'd much rather have like a few really cool exclusive items like those lightsaber sets, like the Cloud City set built, like Darth Revan polybag, and the other minifigures and my favorite sets, rather than just have loads of stuff and then just not be able to appreciate it anymore.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know if I don't know if I'm where you're at this point that I want to get rid of mine, but I definitely don't want to like. I'm thinking of wanting to at least keep most of the minifigures and then just bulk out the pieces of the sets or whatever, or sell the sets without the minifigures.
Oh,
You know, just to get something going and some of the stuff out of here. But yeah, man, it's a lot. It's a lot to go through. And I was just telling Game, I'm like, I don't know. It's just sometimes I look at it all and I'm like, think of how daunting the task is.
yeah.
And I'm like, I'll start it later. As you know, you probably showed you, we started collecting pins, and I've been so into the pins right now, dumping my money on Disney pins that there's literally a box of pins here that I'm waiting to that's how bad it's gotten. All these pins in here that
that's very cool.
But they're nice, they're nice classic Disney pins, and it's much easier to collect because they got like 30 pins, 40 pins in here, and they all fit in one tiny box.
Yeah. For me, I've been a little bit worried, actually, about myself in terms of like, is this the end of my Lego era? Like, is this, you have that fear of like, I haven't built a Lego set in so long, I'm not buying any Lego sets anymore. Is it just happened and then I didn't even realize it just ended? And I'll tell you what proves that that's not the case, that I'm just on a little hiatus and I still absolutely love building Lego, is that last night I had a dream that I was in a Star Wars themed shop and they had a number of Lego sets that hadn't been released and I was looking at them. That was my dream, guys. I was looking through this Lego set and I was like, oh, this isn't quite right. I can't tell whether this is a real set. Oh, this is a limited edition thing. And I had a giant Jango Fett like blaster built thing and I was like, that's so cool. So I still deep down love Lego and I love building Lego sets. I'm just not a fan of price rises, and also I don't make the money from my channel that I used to, so it's just impossible to continue.
I literally thought the same thing. I was telling Cynthia, I was like, we should change this channel name, just call it Blocks, Bricks, and Bits. Like bits of everything.
Yeah, but if you blocks and bits, blocks bits. No, yeah, that's
blocks, bricks, and bits. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Gamer, do not leak my videos. I see you, sir. He says, while leaking our test, now I'm going to leak your garage pictures. No, sir. I will hunt you down.
Forrest Delp says, long time no see. Indeed. Welcome on into the live stream, Forrest
Delp.
Zoe Design says, I really don't know how I got all my Lego sets in my car when I moved, but I did. Definitely going to fit all the time next time I move. Well, this is the thing as well. I'm at some point in my life, I'm going to move out from my parents' house. I mean, I am obviously already, but this is not a permanent arrangement here. This is a student accommodation. Yeah. But at some point, there's going to come a time where where I have to move and transport all my stuff, which would just be crazy. But I'm not there yet. I'm trying not to think about that. Techno Studs, welcome. Good to be here.
Welcome, guys. Don't forget, if you guys want to donate to the channel, I am having my $150 giveaway today. So we're going to be announcing 2 winners for the giveaway later on this afternoon on my stream. If you guys donate here on the channel, you guys will also be getting some extra entries. So an extra 5 entries for anything, any donation. But if you donate more than £5 or more, you guys will get 10 entries into the giveaway. So again, that's a little incentive. Just want to remind you guys, for those of you guys that are coming in, if you guys want to enter into the giveaway, I will be announcing the winners here today on my stream.
Exciting stuff. Yes, I plan to join Ed on his live stream for the start of it. Tomorrow early morning, I've got to be up and I've got to do a vocal warm up, and then I'm leading my church in worship, which means I need to make sure my voice is okay. So I won't stay particularly long on your live stream, but I will sort of show there and be there, and then I will watch it. But I'll just be sat in bed with popcorn probably rather than hear myself. But yeah. Forrest L says, how's things, mate? Really good, thank you. Really good. I've been super busy with my drama school training and my degree. As I mentioned, then church is a massive part of my life now because I'm now worship leader at church, which means it's a big responsibility. For those of you who don't go to a church or don't know what that means, it's just
very cool.
Organizing music. So every week I have to choose what the songs are that we're going to sing, have to organize a rehearsal for that, and then lead those songs on Sunday. So that's
That is really cool. I mean, that is such a responsibility that's been bestowed upon you, and I think that's amazing. That kind of shows your character and where you're at and where you're going. I mean, Lego is one of your callings, but I still think there's still a lot out there that God's preparing you for. So it says a lot, and it's really cool. I mean, that's pretty exciting stuff. I mean, to be able to lead your sermons and everything like that is really, really exciting. So
yeah. To clarify, I don't do the talk. Obviously, the pastor does
oh,
that.
right, yeah.
I do I lead the songs, and yeah, it's a massive privilege, and I felt that it was very much something that God was calling me to do, and I felt like Lego is something that I'll always love, and I'll always value our friendship, and I'll always enjoy live streaming when I can. But I just sort of felt that after repeated times, that I just felt like God had closed that door for now, and it was just like He was saying, actually, there's something else for you that I really need to do. And you know what, if I was continuing to do the level of YouTube that I was doing before, I simply wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now at church. And in that, YouTube isn't the only thing that sort of had to give. There were relationships that didn't work out, that then I was like, okay, well, if that was a thing, then I still wouldn't have been able to go and do things at church. So all sorts. By the way, I don't mean romantic relationships, but just in every area of life, there's been things that sort of have had to move on. But yes, yeah, that's me. If you guys have any questions about that, and I'm more than happy to discuss. I want to keep today's live stream fairly chill. Just sort of chat with whoever's here. We got 3 people watching. Honestly, I'm not fussed about views. I just want to have a nice time and sit and enjoy building a Lego set for a change. Like, this is so fun.
Yeah.
I've missed this so much. Zona Design said, dang, that's crazy, you're a worship leader. Do you know how to play piano? You know how to play piano? I don't know how to play piano, but I was taught at a young age, so I can read music. I can play chords. If you sort of put piano music in front of me, I'd be able to sort of play the note, and then I'd be able to put together some chords, but not very competently. As you can see in the background, I actually have a guitar in the background, and that's because since mid-August I've been learning how to play the guitar. So I've been practicing like 20 minutes a day, which is a lot, but like I've come so far now, and my hope is that within by the start of 2026 I'll be able to actually play the guitar at church. Currently I just lead with my voice, and there's fantastic people, also students, some of them, who play instruments, and we make up the band at church, so I don't actually have to play an instrument, which is good.
I've always wanted to learn the piano, and the guitar was something I tried to start learning, but for some reason I just couldn't catch the strings the way I wanted to. And then I picked up a drum set, and I started welling away with the drums. I enjoyed the drums a little bit more, but piano is one thing I've always thought about wanting to pick up, because it's just I don't know. There's just something about a piano. But I never had a piano. I mean, they're pretty expensive, to be honest. But definitely think it's something I want to have for my son when he gets a little bit older, so he can dabble around in it.
Yeah. Well, I grew up with a piano in the house, and
nice.
like a proper piano, big brown piano, a wooden one that was my dad's, and because he plays piano very, very well, and he plays at church when
so it's in the blood.
Up. Well, yes, it is. Yeah, I come from a musical family because my mum also sung. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool. It's very nice.
So yeah, guitar is something that as well that's taken up time. Not to mention, like, going into second year on my course means that, just quite frankly, I'm being asked to do a lot more, and I've got to do a lot more preparation to really get the most out of my training. It's easy sometimes to measure improvements. You can go, oh, I could sing this song that I couldn't sing before, but sometimes it just feels tough, and you're in the middle of it, and it's like, I don't really see the purpose of this class that I'm doing, but I just got to keep pushing, keep going for it, and then I'll see it on the other side. Or even now, I remember, like, at the start of first year, there was this acting class I used to have once a week, and I was like, oh, kill me now, I have this acting class in the evening, like, oh, it's horrible. But now I'm like, oh, actually, I find myself actually doing the stuff that we were told to do in that acting class without even realizing. So sometimes there's moments like that, which is quite cool. It's like, oh, actually, I am improving slowly and surely. So yeah, working hard is also a big thing that I've been doing. Hence why, as I said, YouTube has taken much of a back seat, and my involvement in the Lego community as a whole. But that didn't stop me sharing my quite fiery thoughts on the UCS Death Star. and you know, people know I'm not going to bang on about the Death Star forever, but people know that I loved the Death Star as a set back in 2016. I always wanted that set. I was so excited when the Death Star was rumored. Began to save up for it. Put together quite a hefty chunk of money towards it, which I ended up then spending on Cloud City when the Death Star sort of leaked. And I just felt like the Death Star was a massive letdown. It doesn't live up to its price tag, I don't think. And I think that's the biggest thing for me. Minifigures wise, you know, minifigures are poor as well. Should have been much better. But it's a cool concept. I still, you know, if I were to see it in the Lego store, I reckon I would still be like, that's so cool. But then it would be like, you know, oh, I can't spend £899 on that.
I seen it yesterday. Yeah, I seen it on display at the Lego store, and it honestly, it kind of grew a little bit more on me. I'm like, it looks pretty dang good. It looks nice. It's a really nice display. But I still can't get over $1,000.
Exactly.
I still can't get over the minifigures being, you know, subpar and them charging so much for it. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait until the price goes down. If I miss out on the gift with purchase, I miss out on the gift with purchase. So be it.
Yeah, it is. I was just like appalled by the gift with purchase. It's such an underwhelming gift with purchase. I mean,
I'm pretty sure you can get all the pieces on a pick-a-brick and build it yourself.
I mean, and I'm sorry, and if there's anyone who's watching this that's paid like $100 on eBay for one of those things, just what are you doing with your life? Like, please, unless you're Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos, you shouldn't be spending that much money on this tiny TIE fighter, which should have been included with the Death Star anyway. Like, there's a giant gaping hole that, I mean, yeah, you can see the stars, I suppose, in the background, but there's a hole in the set where it should be. There should not be a hole in a $1,000 Lego set where something else can go. That's just not a thing.
There's a hole.
Yeah, exactly. That's no moon. It's a giant death slice. That's kind of what it looks to me. But they should have done a Darth Vader lightsaber hilt or an Emperor Palpatine lightsaber hilt or something. Then you
that would have made me go buy it for sure.
Yeah, do a lightsaber hilt.
I would have bought it day one.
Then do a double points promotion on the Death Star on release day. That's how you get people to go and spend $1,000 because they realize they'll get cash back for their next purchase and they get a cool promo. That might have, if I'd had the money, then I probably would have been like, yeah, you know what, I'll buy it for that. But no, like the gift with purchase was the most underwhelming thing. And even the Gamer29 says I prefer it without the TIE Fighter, and I think I kind of agree with you. Like the TIE Fighter does look like an add-on, which is so weird because it's supposed to be something that you add in the set and looks like part of the set. But like every time I see someone display their Star with a TIE Fighter, it's like, what is that hideous chunky thing that looks like? What is that? It's kind of I think I saw someone describe it online as like the parent building a Lego set and telling their kid that they can go off and make something that they can put with the Lego set instead of building the Lego. That's kind of what it looks like. Your kids just built a TIE Fighter and put it in a big Death Star rather than there being a companion piece. It's not great. I think they tried to make it minifigure compatible, which was a mistake because a TIE Fighter at that size can't be minifigure compatible. So, yeah. But that's my sort of thoughts on the Death Star. For anyone who's wondering, I didn't buy the Death Star. I bought Cloud City instead. Thrilled with Cloud City. Bought it used, but 100% complete with all the pieces. Paid my sister to wash the pieces, as I've said a couple of times. And now I have a lovely, shiny, but probably dusty now because it's been a few months, Cloud City, which is really, really cool. Very cool. Exclusive minifigures. And an all-around fantastic set that wasn't available for that long. Apparently, I saw today that they pushed the Death Star's retirement back another year. So originally, it was scheduled to retire in 2 years' time. They're now hoping that it's going to be on shelves for 3 years. So it's supposed to not retire until 2028, which is interesting. Does that mean they think it's going to sell well, or does that mean that they think that they need to sell them so that it's going to take a few more months to sell it? I don't know which one it is, but time will tell, I suppose.
Gamer says he's getting the Death Star fully for 500 pounds, fully complete. How did you manage that one, Gamer? Welcome, William Bills. He said, I did not know TBB was streaming. Get your notifications on, William. Yeah. Good to see you, though. Yeah. William was the last winner of my giveaway, actually. So congrats to him. He would picked up the $50 gift card. Welcome, Simon Frampton. Always good to see you. Be good, sir. Be good. Be good. Welcome, Simon's a little...
Yeah, Gamer, how are you doing the Death Star for £500 thing? Like, that's just...
Yeah, definitely want to know that.
Unless you don't get the minifigs with it, which is, I think, probably what you might say. But then again, like if you're gonna if you're gonna spend that much money on a Lego set like the Death Star, you may as well want the Galen Urso, the Imperial Dignitary, and oh, I see. So you're gonna use you have not bought it yet, but you're going to get it for Christmas and use your 400 on VIP points.
400 VIP points. That's amazing, man. It's good job. I can't save that much.
You have £400 in VIP points. That's insane.
That is insane.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. I got about $130 right now, but I use mine all the time. You know, I know I buy enough to have saved. I probably could have had the Death Star for free if I saved all my points, but I can't do that.
No, I'm saying I have £5 of VIP points, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. But I seen that BlocksBricks had bought it. He had bought the Death Star and he was building it yesterday on live stream, I believe. I didn't get a chance to catch it all, but he started building it, and I heard him say that his idea was that he wanted to sell all the because we were all being critical on it, like we're not going to get it, and then some of the people went out and got it. But he said he's gonna I'm just gonna sell all the minifigures, right? He said the only thing I want is Galen Esro. He's gonna sell them all, including the gift with purchase, and he said that should recoup all of his $1,000. Although I don't think he'll make $1,000 with selling off this minifigures and the gift with purchase alone. He might get close to it.
Yeah, I think $1,000 for those things is a big stretch, but I reckon he would probably get a significant discount on the thing.
Yeah.
But then again, it would bug me having bought an $1,000 set just sort of for the future of it, knowing that it wasn't complete. That's why I wouldn't really be able to do that. I'd just be like, I'd forever know that I have a half-complete Death Star because it doesn't have all the minifigures in it. Like, if I'm going to buy the Death Star, then I want the Death Star with everything in it. But the gift with purchase to me is just totally unnecessary, which is another incentive to wait. Simon said 3 years to save up. But you know what? Part of me just thinks, like, why bother? Why bother saving up for 3 years? Because I would love to go traveling, right? I'd love to go traveling, and I'd love to go to Europe. I could go to Europe for little more than, what the Death Star costs. Like, genuinely. And then I'm in a decision where I'm choosing between a life-enhancing experience of seeing a place and a culture that I haven't experienced before and memories that will last a lifetime, or the Death Star. And I think a trip to Europe wins. So I mean, that's a few years down my bucket list, but like the Death Star is equivalent to something like that, which is just insane in terms of a Lego set. It's like it is very much a Gucci Lego set.
Yeah, and I was telling the guy at the Lego store, it's like I'm gonna get it. I like it because when I seen it, I'm like, it's actually not that bad. It looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good
from the angle that they're displaying it at, though.
Yeah. I'm like, I'll wait till it goes down, man.
Yeah.
I'll wait till it goes down. Hopefully it gets a discount in sometime in the future, or eventually you'll find it on the secondary market. I know it is. I'm assuming it is exclusive to Lego right now. So we're going to have to hope.
I don't know about that. I haven't even looked, honestly. I haven't been to a Lego store in ages because I haven't actually been to the theater in quite a long time, which is something that I'm missing. I really want to go to the theater again. I've just been, again, really, really busy. So I haven't actually had the time to get out there. And also, it's getting slightly darker and colder. This time last year, I was going to the theatre loads. And I want to go back to the theatre a bit more. But because I'm doing this stuff with church and I'm working hard and, it's just something. It's the late nights, I think. Also, my timetable is a lot of... for you, Ed, probably doesn't sound that early. But, like, I've got to be in at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I've got to be... That means I've got to get up around 6. And my day is from, like, 8 o'clock until, like, 6 o'clock at night, which is a long days. Trying to find the energy to do something after that is just a bit crazy. So if I do go to the theater, it will be a Saturday that I do that.
Yep. Yeah, I will not be doing nothing tomorrow, so I'll be able to sleep in.
Yeah. Building the Death Star is a life-altering experience. If you build a bag a day, it would take over a quarter of the year to build 88 bags. I mean, it is a lot of Lego, but I suppose it would just... I'd have a lot of memories of being sat building something. And, like, I'm not against making memories building Lego. I have amazing memories of times with Ed on live stream, or back when I first started, when I built the Mos Eisley on a, like, Christmas series, and that was something special. But then to know that amount of money could... Like, the Mos Eisley, even that, I mean, I'm used to well, I say used to, but generally these big Lego sets I am only able to get through either people buying them for me or it being Christmas or my birthday. And even then, my Christmas or birthday budget in my family certainly wouldn't stretch to $1,000 for. I mean, I'm not Elon Musk's son who can go, oh, I'll have that. I mean, my parents would be like, yeah, you can have like a quarter of it. So it would be like Christmas and birthday for like 2 years for something like that. And I just don't think that for what you're getting is worth that kind of. Sure, if I was a millionaire, then I would certainly buy it. But I think it's
no hesitation, right?
yeah, I think it's probably better that I save some money for a house, for example, in the future, given the property market at the moment, rather than spending $1,000 on a Lego set. I wonder if 13-year-old Judah would be very disappointed about hearing me now. I don't know. He'd be like, oh, he's grown up. That's really sad. So
yeah, that's funny. Hey, Troopers Productions, am I too late for the hashtag BlocksBricks? No, we're not doing it here. I am having my stream shortly after this. As soon as we're done here, my stream will be starting in about 45 minutes over at my channel.
Yeah.
But again, you can donate on this stream. You can donate on this stream. You can donate on my stream. And if you donate just $1 amount here, any dollar amount will earn you 5 entries either here or at my stream. But if you donate more than £5 to either stream, it'll earn you 10 extra entries for the giveaway, which is going to be done on my stream coming up here shortly. And we'll be announcing the winners here today. But yeah, if you join me on my stream, you guys get there early. Hashtag BlocksBricks. You know how it's done. For those of you guys that know my channel, yeah, we do hashtag BlocksBricks. Get you guys some entries. That way, everyone gets a chance to participate and everyone gets a chance to enter into the giveaway. But obviously, if you stick around, do the trivia, you stick around, and you donate and stuff like that, there's plenty of ways for you to enter into the giveaway and get more chances. So the more chances you get, the better your chances of your name being pulled at the random wheel spinner thingy-majigger.
Bear with me. I'm just going to be back in a sec. You're in charge.
Yeah. But yeah, you're not too late, Trooper. You're not too late, Trooper. I will be starting here shortly in about 45 minutes after at 12 o'clock, which is in 45 minutes from now. Yeah, you're correct, William Bills. If anybody is getting the giveaway purchase, you should keep it sealed as none of the parts are exclusive, so you can get the parts on BrickLink. And that's what I'm thinking. Like, if I don't get the gift with purchase, I'm just going to order the parts on BrickLink if I really want that TIE fighter to put into the Death Star whenever it is I come around to getting it. So that's a really great point, William. Building the Death Star is like, oh, yeah. Gamer already said that. Judah, you make your bed? Of course he makes his bed. Why wouldn't he? Did you get my mic consent? Hey, Trooper, I did, and I'm sorry I didn't respond. I got caught up, and I was just thinking about it actually yesterday. I'm like, when I was posting my comment on the my post on my community tab, I was thinking of yours, and I'm sorry I didn't respond to you, but I will give you 1 entry for that effort. But no, I don't want renders. It's too easy for people to go on, on AI and say, hey, create me this mock. And it's just, that's not fun for me. I want people to be creative with their own minds and stuff like that. So because I didn't get back to you, I do apologize. I will give you 1 additional entry, just 1. But that's a freebie for you, just for your effort per se. But no, everyone is getting entered into the mock contest. Is going to be having to build in real time, something you created on your own, hopefully without AI. I mean, that's fine if you use AI, but the creation has to be done. The mock has to be done, right? But yeah, I did get it, Ace Trooper. I did. I didn't even realize it was Brock Brit's stream.
What was that?
It's really good. I didn't realize it was Brock Brit's stream.
Oh, no, sorry. I left then just because I could smell there's someone. If you can hear me, there's someone on my corridor who smokes. I'm fed up of it. You're not allowed to smoke inside. And I could smell it. And I was like, right, I'm going to go out and see if I can work. I couldn't work out who it was. There's someone in there
that could get annoying
stop
too.
Smoking right away. Anyway, there's someone there. I keep complaining.
It's annoying. It's
Yeah, I mean,
annoying.
look,
Yeah.
it's the tiniest inconvenience. I'm on the end of the corridor, so it's not an inconvenience. But I could like just be like, is that? And I'm like, right, I'm gonna get you. So one of these days, I'm gonna run into one of my neighbors, and I'm gonna have like a scene. I'm gonna be like, is it you? And you know, because I don't
That's
know
funny.
any of them, but I feel like it might be. I mean, they'll probably be like, is it you who sings really loud? Yes, sorry. Um, that's probably what they would say to me. Hey Fraser, welcome, welcome. Yes, my camera was doing some interesting things. I was trying to get it to go down to where the build is, and instead it panned to my bed and showed that my bed wasn't actually made, which was slightly embarrassing. But yeah, the smoker might be watching the stream. Well, if they are, then gamer, are you admitting to being my neighbor who smokes? I don't know. It's not my. It's right up the other end of the corridor, but yeah, there's someone
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And William, I did
Oh, for
announce a
goodness
mock. I know
sake.
you missed the last two streams, but yeah, the messy bed. That's what he was talking. I was like, what are you
I'm
talking about? He
trying.
did it.
There. I keep forgetting which one it is.
Make your bed, Judah. Dang. But William, I did announce the mock. I know you missed the last couple of streams. You weren't there, but I did announce the mock. You guys have had 2 weeks to do this mock. It is a Disney theme, anything Disney, including Star Wars. So I was like, I was gonna see if there's anything else in case people are not too fond of doing Star Wars mocks. I did do anything Disney related. But that is the theme. So if you can get your mock in within the next hour and a half, I am having a contest. Everyone's getting entries just for completing a mock. But yeah, it was announced. I did also put it on my community tab. You really got to put your notifications to all, William Builds. That sometimes you miss my messages and stuff. And I know sometimes when you subscribe and you put your notification bell on, it doesn't. When you hit the notification bell, it doesn't automatically select all notifications. It says like specialized or something like that. So you won't get all the notifications. So if you guys want to make sure you guys are on top of everything, get all the notifications. Make sure you go back into my channel, hit on that bell, click on the notifications, and select all notifications. But yeah, the contest is on. I'm hoping that I'll get a couple entries at least. But if not, I mean, it is what it is. It's just an opportunity for you guys to get more chances to enter into the giveaway. So that's really why I like doing it. Just give you guys more chances. But at the same time, I love seeing some of your mocks. Some of you guys are really creative out there. I mean, I know last time. I think it was Ace Trooper that did a really great mock. It was the scene. I guess it was behind the scenes of a Star Wars movie. What happens behind the scenes, and it was actually pretty dang cool. He had a couple of scenes, and William Bills also really had a great mock that he submitted. So, if you guys can get it done in the next hour, by all means, have at it. What did I do wrong here? Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Sorry,
We
I'm
are
quiet 'cause
good.
I'm trying to do some Lego Technic, and it's giving me flashbacks to the UCS R2D2.
But again, you guys can donate here on this live stream, and you guys will be entered into my giveaway coming up. So if you guys donate here, any dollar amount, you get automatic 5 entries. If you donate more than £5, you'll get 10 times the entry. So you'll get 10 entries if you do more than £5. So that'll give you an increased chance in winning. We are doing 2 drawings, a $50 and a $100 Lego gift card.
Yes, guys.
So
Obviously, you know, as far as donations go, if you're unable to donate, that's totally okay. I'm not going live super often, but if you just want to sort of show your appreciation and support the channel, it's very, very much appreciated, and it will definitely go towards. I'd say the gingerbread 8080 is one I'd really, really love. As I said, I definitely can't afford it now, but I've got to do some saving and hope that I'll be able to have enough by Christmas time. But yeah, because money goes on other things like food. So that's the unfortunate thing about not living away from home. No home cooking, unfortunately. However, that being said, generally on Sunday I go to church and then someone says, "Judah, would you like to come home for lunch?" Which is so nice.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, so
that's a good thing about the community, man. Is like there's always people trying to help each other out like that, and that's great. I mean, you could at least enjoy home cooking every Sunday, huh?
Yeah, exactly. There'll be someone, an older lady who says, "Oh, Judah, would you like to come home? I've made this for lunch, and you're welcome." And it's like, "Oh, that's really nice, thank you." And I end up going to there for lunch, and I have some nice home cooking, and it's nice, yeah.
Fraser, if that mock is anything Disney related, submit it for your chance to enter into the mock contest. He said, I just made my first mock and I'm proud of it. If it is Disney related, submit it, sir. Send it to me on Instagram or blocksbricks187@gmail.com, or you can tag me on a community post with some pictures on it. So I said, I've got all my notifications selected. I'm looking on your community tab, but I can't. That is weird. That is weird. I don't understand why you can't see it on my community tab.
Oh, he said that he was too lazy to click the read more button. That's why.
Never mind. You did. Sorry. Eddie just okay. I'm pretty sure I got those notifications. I've been getting notifications on my phone, so if I got it, I'll definitely go through it there. Read more button. Yeah, hit the read more button, sir. But how is your cooking going, Judah? I mean, how's your cooking skills coming along?
I must say they haven't developed much since we last spoke. I'm still eating the same things that I was eating last year, which is a chorizo and halloumi pesto pasta dish, which is very nice. Homemade macaroni cheese and vegetable noodle stir fry. Those are my 3
go-to.
Other than that, I'm living off like ready meals. So tonight I had frozen pizza, but sometimes I just have like ready-made lasagna or ready-made spaghetti.
I'm sure you guys' ready-made meals are much better than here in the United States. We put so much junk and fillers into our foods over here. It's there's no it's not quite the restrictions that you guys have over there as far as what can be put in stuff in those meals. So
yeah.
It's better than the ones that we have
the
here.
best to have for me. I probably have them more than I should. You're not really supposed to have more than 2 a week, and I ended up having like 5. But that is what it is at the moment. Hey TBB, it's been a little bit. How has it been? Welcome, Lego Lover 124. It's been great, thank you. It's nice to be back. I'm making great progress with this build. It was a little bit fiddly with some Technic, but I assume that's how the wings are gonna function.
What bag are you on now? I know you build fast. What bag are you on?
I haven't been building fast today. I'm out of practice, Ed. Bag 2. So, but in fairness, we're less than an hour into the stream. So, I've done.
Well, I'm barely finishing bag 1, so no worries.
Well, that's more than a minifigure. So well done.
Oh, you got jokes, huh? You got jokes.
I do. Oh, by the way, we're doing in our acting, we're doing a comedy project this term. So I did a Donald Trump impression for my class, and I had everyone in hysterics. I did my Trump impression. It was a script from like a show called Spitting Image. Have you heard of Spitting Image? It's probably not. It's a British comedy thing, and they basically have like puppets representing politicians. And there's a Trump puppet who was sort of talking about how he
that's funny.
I hope the stream won't get taken down, but he was like, I definitely was not on Epstein Island, like that. And yes, that was what I did.
Oh boy, yeah, they had. I don't want to get into it, but they had a vote, and they actually passed a vote for them to release the full unredacted version of the files. So they got, I believe, 30 days to turn that in and into Congress.
That just won't happen, though, will it?
That's one thing they were talking about. It's like, what are they going to do? Are they going to scrub them? Are they going to throw them away? Are they going to shred stuff? Which is obviously very illegal, but we're in that era, right, where they don't give a damn.
The law doesn't matter to the criminals in the White House at the moment. So.
Right, they don't give a damn at all.
Sorry, I've given up trying to be politically neutral, especially in these times. Yeah, but again, guys, if you are a Trump supporter, you're still welcome on this channel. We still love him. I can absolutely disagree with you about Donald Trump, but you're still welcome if you love Lego and you have a different political view to me. That's perfectly fine.
Amen to that.
Yes, William says I'm speedrunning a mock right now. Awesome. Well, make sure you get it done in time for Ed's live stream.
Yes, sir.
We're probably not going to do my live stream for the full period because I want a bit of time to chat with Ed and just catch up. So we'll probably finish at the time? When are you starting yours? Half an hour?
In half an hour, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Probably finish in about 15 minutes, which will make my live stream just over an hour. I'm not fussed about that because we'll just go straight onto your channel. And then, but we'll have a little bit of a break so you guys can go and get some popcorn or something, get a cup of tea, and then be back for Ed's live stream to start.
Cool.
Gamer wants to know what my thoughts are, or our thoughts are, on the Mando and Grogu trailer. Have you seen it?
Oh yes, the Razor Crest is back.
Yes, that's really odd to me. I'm sure they'll find a reason, but it was quite clearly blown up. So there's got to be a reason why the N1 Starfighter is no longer good enough, because that's a cool, nifty ship.
I mean, they probably just rebuilt the ship. You know, they built a new one, a replica. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know where they got the money for that, but
yeah, I didn't really understand why that was necessary. It feels like it's continuing a Star Wars tradition of bringing things back when they're not quite necessary to be brought back. Cough, cough. Emperor Palpatine, as much as I love him. But yeah, the trailer looks good. I think it was, and I'll tell you why they released the trailer then. I don't think they released the trailer because that was the scheduled plan. I think they released the trailer because the stocks were tanking after Jimmy Kimmel was taken down the day before. And there was huge pressure on Disney, who own ABC. Was it ABC that Jimmy Kimmel was on?
Yeah, I believe so. ABC or NBC, one of the two. I forget them, but yeah,
I think it was ABC anyway. Jimmy Kimmel made comments that were some said that they were insensitive following the murder of Charlie Kirk. Others said that his comments just constituted the free speech that President Trump claims to want to defend. But then he was sort of cancelled and taken off air, and there was a massive public backlash against Disney for doing that, and politicians from lots of sides of the political spectrum speaking out about it, although Trump celebrated it, and their stock kept tanking, basically. So they shoved out the Mando and Grogu trailer. And that's why, to me, I think the trailer is unfinished. It didn't feel like a finished trailer. That was the one, it just felt like that's it. And I think that's part of the reason why they were like, we need to do something to give us a bit of a boost in the stock market. So let's show a new Star Wars movie trailer.
A little teaser.
Exactly. And I think that was, more or less very similar to what was shown at the previous Star Wars Celebration. So I don't think they've revealed anything new. I saw Zeb is in the trailer. I think that's kind of the only new thing, but we knew that he was going to be in it anyway. But cool to see him in action, I suppose. I reckon we will see more, and we will see a full teaser trailer that they'll call it something else. Obviously, Disney's stock has since gone back up because they decided that actually it wasn't fair to cancel Jimmy Kimmel. So
yeah, everyone's trying to boycott. And I mean, it's funny because it's I would see memes like the right, the Republicans saying, and for my next trick, I'm gonna show you how to get the left to cancel Disney. And so everyone started canceling Disney, and not most, but a lot of the right already talked about how they like canceling Disney because of all the conspiracies, and they're like grooming young children and all this stuff like that, which I don't believe in. I love Disney, as you can tell. Me and Sid, they go to Disneyland all the time. We love Disney. We don't believe in all that conspiracy or whatever, but it's out there, and a lot of the right thinks it's left-wing propaganda, just like the PBS studios and all these other Sesame Street and everything like that they're also trying to cancel. But they were starting to really get a hard hit. I mean, I think they lost 1.3 million subscribers in that week.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't one of them. Like I said, I totally didn't agree with the cancellation. I'm like, come on, this is free speech. You guys, this is comedy. This is what they do. You guys are the party of free speech. And what are you guys doing? But I didn't cancel, and we went to Disney the next weekend.
Well, it's the thing. They're not the party of free speech. They claim to be the party of free speech. They're a party of free speech if you agree with them. They're the party if you can say things that agree with us, or you can say racist things. Those are the things that we will support and defend to the end of time. But if you dare say something that's against us, then that's not okay. Exactly the same in the UK. Someone called out the Reform UK leader for saying something that was totally racist, which is that he wanted to deport people who've actually been living in this country for quite some time, and who may have moved many years ago and had a family, and he wants to send them back to, quote, where they came from. And the Prime Minister said that was racist, and then he was accused of inciting hatred. So suddenly the party of free speech isn't the party of free speech anymore. It's the same playbook all over the world, unfortunately.
Yeah, gaslighting, hypocrites. I mean, like, yeah, we don't want to make this. We really got to get
I think
that
that might have been my fault. I think
we got to bring that across the pond idea back to fruition. We can talk about this all day.
Yes, certainly. Yeah.
The people that actually want to listen to it is like,
exactly.
are we talking about Lego here?
Sorry, guys. Sorry, it's been too long since Ed and I have been able to sort of sit and chat. I've had some great discussions with Brittany, Brick Investor Brittany, because she was telling me about the sort of the Disney stock situation as well, which is because that's her sort of area of expertise in terms of Lego. I have just finished bag 2, and this is what the V-19 Torrent looks like so far.
Nice.
You see certainly the cockpit of it. It's going to go that way. You're going to have the clip there, and then the wings down there. Judah for Prime Minister. I think I'd be okay, to be honest. Yeah, but yeah, that's bag 2. Moving on, bag 3. Okay. And then we'll probably wrap things up in around 8 minutes. Well, wrap things up for now, and then come back immediately for Ed's live stream as well. So you guys stay tuned for that. This is the last opportunity within this last 10 minutes. If anyone wants to put in a donation to support my Lego hobby, please do consider doing that. There's a link in the description. We would be very much appreciated. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bag 3.
And you guys will get extra chances to enter. I'm going to be giving away $150 Lego gift card here today. So get in while you can. There's plenty of chances for you to enter. But definitely one of the easiest ways is to just donate. Link is in the description.
Ooh, that's a cool trans yellow piece. Love that.
Oh, yeah. Is that the cockpit?
Yeah.
Nice. I heard a bit about Jimmy Kimmel's situation. I don't want to get into it. Yeah. We're sorry, Lego lover. Let's get back to Lego here.
Yeah, that was certainly my fault. You know you're in the doghouse when Ed tells you to get back to Lego. I'm like, oh, right.
Like I said, believe me, we can go on all day about this, and I always think about wanting to start a stream. I'm not like a big old political guru. I didn't major in poli-sci or anything like that. But I don't know. To me, sometimes I feel like it's just common sense. How do you guys not see what's going on? Like the way he's attacking cities and stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it, sir, but it's some scary times,
Yes, indeed.
I'm just going to continue to leave it in God's hands and pray and hope that, things turn out the way they're supposed to. And pray to Jesus that he's going to help us sustain and maintain our lifestyle and we continue to stay blessed as long as we continue to share his message of love and acceptance and humanity and love thy neighbor. And that's why no matter where you guys at in the political spectrum, we still love you guys. And I mentioned that in my last live stream, like you could be a Trump supporter. I'll still love you. We still love you. I'm not going to agree with you, but we still love you, man. And that's 100%.
Yeah. I've just got what I think is a really, really exceptional minifigure, which is the clone pilot. And of course, this was a minifigure that just a few years ago was massively memed on for having a totally inaccurate helmet in the CS Republic gunship. And Lego clearly saw that and went out and created a really, really amazing minifigure for it. I saw some people complain that this sort of strip doesn't go back far enough. Honestly, I don't care.
I think they were saying something about the eyes. Is it true that the eyes they don't look the same as the box? Like you look at the box and the eyes go all the way out to the side a little bit more?
Yes, I suppose that is, yes, that's kind of true. If you don't know whether you can see.
Yeah, the eyes stop kind of like here instead of going all the way up closer to the sides.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't care that much. It kind of matches the style of the clone trooper that we saw when we got the original Phase 1 clone pilot. I don't mind it. I think it's a really cool minifigure. So generally,
it still looks nice. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, Judah, love thy neighbor and not hate them for smoking in your hallway. I don't hate them. I just hate their smoking in the hallway. That's it. And I don't think they are smoking in the hallway. They're smoking in their room, but you're not allowed to smoke in your room. So
don't hate them. We just disagree with what they're doing.
Exactly.
It's especially cigarette smoke. I just can't stand it. I mean, here in California, you smell all kinds of different types of smoke. Some of it doesn't bug me as much as others, but cigarette smoke, I don't know how people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like 2009 Clone Pilot. Yeah, the 2009 Clone Pilot, I think, is the Clone Wars one, which has a bit of a chunkier helmet. But if you look at, like, the 2013 Clone Pilot helmet, which obviously had a fin, which was really inaccurate, but the sort of size of the eyes on that is similar. Okay. William, hopefully you can finish your mock in the time that we, before we move.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the best mock. I mean, you could do a small little mock. I mean, there's no piece count requirement, so just be creative, and I'm sure you'll do fine. Prime Minister Judah, you got my vote.
Thank you.
You got my vote.
Yeah, I don't think you're allowed one, unfortunately. But you are allowed to run to be prime minister if you came to this country, and well, then again, if you came to this country,
Really?
Well, if you came to this country and you were a UK citizen, you can be prime minister. So you don't have to be born in.
Are you going to sponsor me for citizenship, Judah?
I don't think that's how it works, unfortunately.
Okay.
I think I'd have to like marry you, and we're not doing that. Cynthia would probably have some objections.
No. I think that's far out of the question, sir.
Yes.
As tempting as it is, buddy, no.
Yes.
You hear Cynthia, she's like, I'm free. Like,
oh, Cynthia, wow. Cynthia's missed me too, it seems. Well, wow. I'm done. Shall I email it to you, Ed? Yeah. Go ahead, email it to blocksbricks187@gmail.com.
Yeah. You could either Instagram it, blocksbricks187 or blocksbricks187@gmail.com, or you can also put it on the community tab and tag me. Make sure you tag me so that I see I can get a notification.
Adopt him, says Simon. Oh yes, that's the other thing. I could adopt you, but then that again would feel slightly weird if I became like your adopted father. Yeah.
I'll take it. Papa Judah. Oh man, I'm doing something wrong here. Come on. What am I doing wrong here?
I'm very nearly finished with bag 3, which would be really good because then I mean I'd love to finish the set today. I really would. There's 5 bags in the set. So if I finish bag 3 on this one stream, then do 2 bags and then head off, then that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah, don't forget, guys. I am going to be streaming right after this. So if you guys want to join, we are having a $100 and a $50 Lego giveaway. So we're going to be giving away a total of $150 here today. So if you guys want to join, make sure you jump onto the stream right after we're done here. We'll start at 12 o'clock. If you can get the mocks done in an hour, kudos to you. We'll get you guys in there. You automatically get an entry just for submitting a mock. But we're going to be picking first prize, and first place this time is going to get 10 entries. And I know I mentioned that on the post. So yeah, we're really rewarding you for getting those mocks in. So good luck to that. Good luck to you guys on that.
Paul Khan, welcome. Says hola mi amigo.
Hola mi amigo. How you doing, Paul Khan? Always good to see you. I see you jumped on my stream the other day and said hola as well. So it's always good to see you jumping in, sir.
Yes, practicing is Spanish. I think that's for you and not for me.
Good job.
Okay, I'll show you guys my progress. There we go. I actually pressed the right thing for the camera. You can
Although you're hola, just to it's hola is H-O. I know the H is silent. It's like hola. H-O-L-A. Yeah, it's funny. Spanish. It's just as funny as English sometimes. Like, no, I don't hear the H. Or like the actor. I don't know if you know who he is, but Gabriel Iglesias. He does a real funny skit where he walks into a hotel in the South, and he's talking with the Southern woman, and the Southern woman. What's your last name? Mr. Iglesias. And like, okay, Okay, Iglesias, E-G, no, Iglesias with an I. Iglesias with an I? How do you spell Iglesias with an I? It's like, don't need to spell right. Iglesias, it's not Iglesias, it's Iglesias. It'd be starting with an E. but his little skit on that is just the most hilarious thing. Yeah, he's one of our favorite comedians out here. He's known as Fluffy. You guys YouTube Fluffy, you guys will be able to find him.
So is he Hispanic?
Hispanic, he's Hispanic and he's a big guy.
Right.
Fluffy. Yeah, it's one of more of the prominent Latino comedians out right now. He sold out Dodger Stadium. We went to go watch him at Dodger Stadium, and he sold out at Dodger Stadium. So he sells out stadium-sized crowds.
Wow.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot.
Is Cynthia having trouble? I just heard Cynthia like...
Yeah.
I'm doing a sketch for Independence Day for 30, and I lost it. It's worth 140.
The one that we got?
No, it's 2006, and he moved to the bag.
Me and Cynthia, we got to delete this app already, man. We've been on Whatnot, buying pins like crazy.
Who? Cynthia?
Yeah, she's obsessed with it. Stop it, Cynthia. She's been obsessed, and to be fair, I've been kind of as you've seen the box that I got sitting over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we haven't not been able to get enough of it. And my son, can you hear him? He's just like, I'm tired, but I don't want to go to sleep right now.
Yeah.
That's the extent of his talking.
Right.
All right, William Bills, I got it, sir. Ed, stop being. Why be mean to? I'm not being mean to Paul Con. I'm just correcting the hola. Hola, mi amigo.
Okay.
You took Spanish classes in high school. Nice. I took Spanish classes in high school. I was fluent. I'm pretty not fluent, but it's called Spanish for Spanish speakers, so it's a little more advanced. I still got a C in that class.
You must be the only person fluent in a language who went into a class of just asking you to talk and come out with a C. Come on, Ed.
Yeah, really. Really.
Bro, I slept on that one.
Oh,
Did you
man.
see it like a DOS subject then?
You know, it was a little because it's like taking AP English, right? Like advanced placement English, which it's just like they're using words that I've never. I mean, I used basic words with my mom at home. I didn't use big old complex words and college words, and that's what they were doing with us. I'm like, what the heck is this? You know, it was very advanced, and I'm like, no, it just even for me it was a little too advanced.
Yeah.
That and I didn't do my homework most of the time.
Right, I'm just attaching this bit of the V-19, and then we're going to wrap up, and we will come back on Ed's channel.
I just got that one again, but I got it for
Hello, Cynthia.
Hold on. He's talking to me. Hold on. Sorry. I don't think she hear. I did turn you down a little bit, so it's like he doesn't hear that you're talking.
That's okay. I don't mind. I'm not offended.
Oh, sorry, buddy. But go on.
It's like, babe, he's talking.
He's talking. Yeah. She's over here telling me about what she missed out on. I'm like, babe, we have enough pins already. Stop it. I told her she's got to delete that damn app. She goes, okay, I'll delete it once I get confirmation that the other pins have come in. But then she orders some more.
No, don't do it. Spend the money on something. You should be coming to Europe.
Yeah, seriously. We got to get a Europe trip. Disney approved us for a pretty nice sum in our credit card, so we can use the sum of credit card to give ourselves a really great trip. It's possible. I mean, when they approved me the other day, babe, bring my wallet, Rick. I want to show you really quick. I'll show you off stream. Okay. But they gave me a credit card, right? I went to Disneyland. They had the incentives that if you apply and get approved, you'll get a $200 gift card right away. And then if you spend more than, I think, a $500, then you'll get a $200 credit on your statement. So I'm like, okay, let's give it a shot. Maybe we'll get approved for like $3,000-$4,000 maybe. They went and approved us for a massive amount. I'm like, I looked at the confirmation. I'm like, really? You're going to trust me with that much money?
Well, don't spend money you don't have.
I know. That's like you telling her, like, dude, that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough.
Yep.
The idea was just to, spend a little bit that we could pay back, and we'll get our little incentives and stuff like that. But she's getting a little carried away here.
Yes, don't spend money you don't have, otherwise it will all come crashing down. So definitely don't do that.
Mm-hmm. Do you hear that?
What?
So don't spend money you don't have.
Is she going la la la?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh dear. Well,
she goes, I got it all.
This is what the thing looks like. Yeah, Lego Lover 124 says lesson of the day: be careful with your money. Agreed. This is what the bag 1 through 3 of the V-19 Torrent looks like. You can see it started to take shape. Bags 4 and 5 are going to be.
What did you? Oh, you added the tail, huh?
Yeah. We're going to wrap things up here, and then we're going to join on Ed's channel in just 1 second. So, well, in 10 minutes. So Ed and I have got 10 minutes to have a catch up. So, right. See you guys later.
Don't forget to jump on, guys. Yes, we appreciate you guys coming by. Sorry, Judah.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, but don't forget, guys, if you guys can still donate, I'm gonna have the link in my stream as well. So if you guys can want to go gather some pennies or whatever and give you guys it to your parents or figure out a way to donate, we'd really appreciate that. You guys will earn automatic entries. So again, 5 entries for any donation amount. If it's more than £5, $5, then you guys will get an additional 5. So it'll be a total of 10 entries. Get your guys' mocks submitted. Some of you guys already submitted your mocks. Everyone's getting a couple entries just for submitting them. And we're going to be picking a winner in the mock contest. We're going to have a great time with some trivia and get there early so you guys can get their early hashtags. So I appreciate you guys. Judah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, man. It's been far too long, sir. Hope we can do this again sooner rather than later.
Yes, definitely. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. And we shall see you over on Ed's channel in just a second. Bye-bye, everyone.